I either aggressively attack what I'm afraid of now, or I regret my whole life that I didn't.
That's how you step into bravery. Step. Take the step. Step aggressively towards your fear. And that step towards your fear is the step into bravery. Because we're scared of what we don't know. And there is only one way to learn and to know, and that is to confront that fear. You have to step, you have to go. And this simple action, this simple attitude, it answers so many questions.
And so my advice to you would be find out what you want and just realize in order to get it, you either have to face everything that you're scared to do today, and or in 25 years you're gonna regret that you did it. And that would be my advice. It's either face everything. Like if you're scared of public speaking, go force yourself into it, because it's either you get good at it today or you don't get that dream, right? If you're scared of sales, go master sales and start putting yourself in the most uncomfortable situations. It's because you're either gonna get uncomfortable now or you're gonna live a life of uncomfortability because you're not where you wanna be financially. So figure out what you want and then just aggressively go after everything that you need in order to get it, and just realize that if you don't, you're gonna regret that you didn't today, right? And so everyone feels that pain, everyone feels that anxiety, everyone feels that worry and that doubt.
Yes, you can! Just do it!
Can't beat the fear, just do it scared. Your entire career is gonna be filled with things you're afraid of. You might be afraid to be in the top 5 and speak, so you avoid winning. You might be afraid to make that phone call. You might be afraid to do that field training appointment. And you might be afraid to have that conversation. But guess what? Everyone was afraid to have that conversation up front. If you can't beat the fear, do it scared. Make sense? My entire career, there's all these things that I was afraid of, and I was afraid of public speaking. It was my biggest fear my whole life. My mom would put on a Christmas program, and I would hide under her piano, even though I was on stage with 300 people. It's not even stage fright. You were 300 people on a stage in like a Merry Christmas, like, you know what I mean? Like singing songs. How do you have stage fright when there's 300 people? This whole business I was afraid of. I said, you know what? I either aggressively attack what I'm afraid of now, or I regret my whole life that I didn't.
You will never get rid of fear. So don't think that courage is the absence of fear. If you have no fear, it's not a courage issue, it's a mental issue, okay? We all have fears. Nothing is ever accomplished unless you do something. And courage gives you the power to do something. Courage gets you up, gets you walking, gets you started. On the other side of courage is where the promised land is. The best things for you aren't on this side of courage, they're on the other side. You've got to go through that door. It's on that other side that you find the yeses of life. It's on that other side that you find the promises of life. It's on that side that you find the benefits of life. You have to pay a price before you get the goods. It's just the way it works.
If you're not all in, now the question is why? Why are we not all in? Why are we dipping our toes in? There's something that's keeping us from committing. There's a hesitance there. And fear might have to do with some of that. Yes or yes? You're afraid of what will happen if you go all in and it doesn't work out. You're afraid of what will people think of you. You're afraid of if I call everyone from one of these other companies that someone might say something about you. At the end of the day, none of that matters. Just do it scared.